Bom dia, sejam todos bem-vindos, prezados líderes, famílias Chombô, famílias abençoadas, irmãos e irmãs da América do Sul Celestial, bom dia a todos. Realmente hoje é o 8º dia do primeiro mês do 11º ano do Chanilguk no calendário celestial, 29 de janeiro de 2023 no calendário solar. Então, nós estamos iniciando nosso sermão dominical a nível regional em toda a América do Sul. Então, sejam todos bem-vindos e vamos começar, então, vendo a programação da transmissão das notícias Ryojon.
Olá, bem-vindos às Notícias Globais de Ryojon, o noticiário semanal do Chanilguk. Os verdadeiros pais vieram ao mundo pela imensa graça de Deus. Este ano, o verdadeiro pai faria 103 anos e a verdadeira mãe cumpre 80. Esta semana trazemos a vocês um especial sobre o sagrado nascimento dos verdadeiros pais. Também temos um resumo das notícias sobre as missões globais. Vamos ao relatório. A divina providência não se deteve, nem mesmo após o ser humano, por ignorância, crucificarem Jesus Cristo, o Filho enviado por Deus para salvar a humanidade pecaminosa, após uma larga história banhada nas lágrimas de Deus. Finalmente surgiram os filhos unigênitos de Deus para começar a iluminar o mundo na posição de verdadeiros pais. Deus enviou o seu Filho unigênito para resolver as questões fundamentais da vida e do universo. O verdadeiro pai nasceu em Jeonju, no 6º dia do primeiro mês de 1920. Dado que os verdadeiros pais devem realizar a salvação espiritual e física, Deus também nos enviou a sua Filha unigênita para esta terra. A verdadeira mãe também nasceu em um 6º dia do primeiro mês de 1943, em Anju, província de Pyongan Norte. Eles celebraram seu sagrado casamento no 16º dia do terceiro mês de 1960, para restaurar a verdadeira linhagem, abrindo caminho para que se realize substancialmente o ideal divino dos verdadeiros pais, tão esperado por Deus. A cerimônia de bênção de matrimônios, que é a cerimônia de renascimento na linhagem de Deus, começou com os 3 primeiros casais, iniciando o movimento das famílias verdadeiras.
본인과 본인의 내자 한학자 총재는 인류의 산부요, 구세주요, 재림주요, 메시아라고 선포했습니다.
O desejo de Deus é restaurar como filhos seus toda a humanidade e formar uma família universal. Para cumprir este desejo, os verdadeiros pais foram por um caminho nunca antes transitado, inaugurando globalmente um caminho de esperança. Como um cidadão global que ama a paz, e como a mãe da paz que enxuga as lágrimas, abraçaram o mundo com um coração paternal. Aliviaram a amarga dor de Deus mediante a cerimônia de coroação de seu reinado e proclamaram o dia da fundação, inaugurando o Chanilguk. Após a ascensão do verdadeiro pai, a verdadeira mãe empreendeu em um curso de 7 anos. E restaurou 7 nações, um continente, congregações religiosas e celebrou a Cúpula Mundial 2020 para o centenário do verdadeiro pai, terminando de organizar sob a OPF o Conselho Cúpula Internacional para a Paz e a Associação Interreligiosa de Parlamentares para a Paz Mundial, no qual proclamou o firme estabelecimento do Cheonilguk. Mesmo quando a pandemia do Covid-19 paralisou o mundo, presidiu online os ralis da esperança, avançando a providência para uma Coreia e um mundo unido sob Deus. No ano passado, 157 países com laços diplomáticos com ambas as Coreias se reuniram para celebrar com êxito a Cúpula da Paz 2022 na Península da Coreia, em apoio a uma Coreia Celestial unificada. Neste ano, no qual o verdadeiro pai cumpriria 103 anos de idade e a verdadeira mãe cumpre seus 80 anos, celebraremos o histórico dia da oferta da sede Cheongun e o santuário Cheonil, o cumprimento da providência e da história.
하늘 부모님의 환경권, 직접 치리하시는 환경권의 중심에 있는 이 나라 신통일 한국이 되어야 되겠죠? 그러기 위해서는 여러분 모두가 한 마음 한 뜻으로 하늘 부모님의 꿈을 실체적으로 이루어드리는 효자, 효녀가 되기를 부탁합니다.
Também hoje a verdadeira mãe continua brindando toda a sua devoção na primeira linha da providência para fazer realidade o sonho de Deus. A Coreia Celestial Unificada, o mundo celestial unificado, uma família universal sob Deus. Nós, como verdadeiros filhos seus, cumpriremos seu desejo tão esperado. A Federação das Mulheres da Jordânia organizou um programa de educação do caráter para mães. O conteúdo foca no papel central de uma mãe na formação de uma família ideal. O programa teve a aceitação que as mães desejam para este tipo de educação, que se realize regularmente. A Federação das Mulheres da Turquia celebrou na Embaixada da Paz de Istambul o 30º aniversário de sua fundação. Assistiram ao evento 22 convidados e apresentou as atividades global dos verdadeiros pais pela paz e também uma entrega de prêmios a embaixadores da paz. A Associação de Jovens do ASP do Nepal, com a cooperação da Federação das Famílias, organizou um seminário de 12 dias no Seminário Central Nacional. As conferências consistiram no princípio divino e o curso dos verdadeiros pais, nesta ocasião para 16 estudantes. No término do seminário, os jovens compartilharam testemunhos emotivos e expressaram seu agradecimento a Deus e aos verdadeiros pais. A Federação das Famílias da República Dominicana conduziu um seminário de 5 dias para a segunda geração unificacionista. Os 53 membros que assistiram ao seminário desenvolveram um forte sentido de comunidade em meio ao entorno natural, afirmaram sua identidade como segunda geração e receberam educação de amor puro. No dia 14 de janeiro, houve outro seminário de preparação para a bênção, dirigido a 27 membros da primeira geração. Neste seminário, aqueles que desejam a bênção receberam uma educação completa sobre o significado e o valor da bênção em preparação para a bênção que está programada para maio. Os interessados ficaram profundamente impressionados pelo conteúdo das conferências e iniciaram um período de devoção para participar com a atitude correta. O Grupo CARP do Peru conduziu um seminário de 12 dias para a formação de futuros líderes da comunidade sagrada. Este programa coincidiu com a 5ª Convenção do CARP, com a participação de 40 membros, incluiu conferências do princípio divino, amor puro, valor da bênção, e uma variedade de programas que apresentaram desafios. A maioria dos novos membros se determinaram a serem membros internos e a receber a bênção de seus matrimônios. No Brasil, a Associação de Jovens YSP, com a Associação de Desenvolvimento do Koreatown, celebraram o festival Ryojeon do Ano Novo. O festival foi o primeiro passo do YSP em 2023 para a meta de restaurar 1/3 da população e afiliar 100 mil membros. Entre os 4.200 participantes, assistiram um cônsul da Coreia e outras distintas autoridades. Incluiu uma apresentação da verdadeira mãe, das atividades do YSP, da cultura coreana e da cultura Ryojeon, como K-pop, jogos tradicionais, concursos, tendas de comidas típicas da Coreia e canções de Ryojinin. O festival foi transmitido pelo YSP via YouTube e Facebook e também foi emitido através de 2 canais de televisão, registrando 182 mil espectadores. Na Tailândia, a Associação de Jovens e a Federação das Famílias celebraram o evento Ryojeon Cheonbo 2023, na Ásia-Pacífico. Presencial e online participaram 160 membros, que por meio das sessões de Tianyan e de 120 venerações de Kyombé, se determinaram a ofertar a vitória no ano do Coelho Negro. Todos tiveram profundas experiências com Deus e os verdadeiros pais, abriram seus corações e expressaram sua gratidão pela graça recebida. Inspirados, se comprometeram a alcançar grandes avanços este ano, das mãos de Deus e dos verdadeiros pais. O líder nacional de São Tomé e Príncipe, junto com 16 jovens, empreendeu uma peregrinação a Fernão Dias, lugar onde no passado se comercializavam escravos. Ali oraram pela vitória da Visão 2027, o crescimento da Igreja e o êxito das atividades do Messias Tribal Celestial, a liberação dos antepassados e dos escravos africanos e também realizaram tarefa de limpeza. Em Oakland, nos Estados Unidos, se conduziu um serviço voluntário em comemoração ao dia de Martin Luther King. Este serviço voluntário pela paz vem se realizando ali durante 20 anos, em comemoração ao dia do nascimento de Martin Luther King Jr. 30 jovens membros da Federação das Famílias participaram deste dia de serviço, se unindo a mais de 500 voluntários de outras organizações. Os presentes trabalharam juntos em um projeto muito necessário de limpar e embelezar o parque, e cobrindo espaços descuidados. Na sub-região Sudeste, 70 membros da sub-região 5 se reuniram no Centro de Retiros e Conferências Deer Haven, em Winter Springs, Flórida, para passar um fim de semana em família com Deus e a natureza. O retiro teve como objetivo criar solidariedade no distrito, dedicando tempo e discutir os objetivos para 2023, assim como passar este tempo juntos, fazendo moti, compartilhando a noite de jogos, fazendo esportes e cozinhando juntos. Não apenas temos a imensa honra de nascer contemporâneos aos verdadeiros pais, mas compartilhamos a satisfação de participar de seu curso providencial. Agradecendo cada momento por respirar nesta era de ouro, encerramos por aqui este relatório e desejamos a vocês uma boa semana.
representando a América do Sul, no Space TV, né, o Peru e o Brasil reportaram atividades que com certeza fazem a verdadeira mãe lembrar com ainda mais carinho do nosso continente e sentir ainda mais esperança na providência aqui. Eu sei que nos demais países da América do Sul também há atividades tão boas quanto estas que apareceram, né, que foram reportadas desta vez.
Representing South America and this TV, Peru and Brazil reported activities that are sure to remind the true mother with even more of affection.
Aos jovens, né, já que isso traz muita esperança à nossa amada verdadeira mãe. Ok, então dando sequência no sermão dominical.
Following the Sunday sermon, I invite you all to accompany the song of preparation of the environment to receive the words of the Heavenly Fathers today.
Irmãos e irmãs da América do Sul Celestial, hoje
Brothers and sisters of Heaven and South America, today we are gathered at the continental level for the Sunday sermon of Heaven and South America, and we are beginning the new year with a schedule of unified Sunday sermons at the regional level with the determination to fulfill the establishment of a united heavenly world. We look forward to the sincere participation of all Chumbo families, blessed families, and members of Heavenly South America. Today we will have the words of Vice President of Regional South America and Regional President of YSP, President Samuel Ota Linhares. I would like to remind you that we have simultaneous translation into the Portuguese, Spanish, and English. Below on the Zoom screen is the icon of a globe where you can select the language of your choice. To follow the sermon on YouTube, links were posted for each of the available languages. Let us now greet the heavenly parents of heaven, earth, and humanity.
Então façamos agora
Let's follow the anthem of the Choniguk.
Ok, então agora vamos fazer juntos o juramento da
Let us
família.
now take the family pledge, point 1 and 2.
Em português, faremos o juramento 1 e 2. 가정맹세 1. 천일국 주인, 우리 가정은 천사랑을 중심하고 모년탕을 찾아 모년의 천조이사인 지산 천국과 총산 천국을 점공할 것을 맹세하나이다. 2. 천일국 주인, 우리 가정은 천사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님과 전 부모님을 모셔 종조의 대표적 가정이 되며 중심적 가정이 되어 가정에서는 효자, 국가에서는 충신, 세계에서는 성민, 종조에서는 손자의 가정의 도리를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. Juramento, ok. Então agora nós daremos então sequência
For the
com
introductory prayer, we will have the President of Subregion 3 of Heavenly South America, President Hilda Cáceres, for the prayer.
Muchas gracias. Buenos días. ¿Me acompañan, por favor? 존귀하신 하늘 부모님, 사랑하는 참 부모님, Padre, Madre Celestial, victoriosos y eternos Padres verdaderos del cielo, de la tierra y de toda la humanidad. Padre amado, el día de hoy, una vez más, estamos reunidos, todos los líderes, las familias Chombo, familias bendecidas y los hermanos y hermanas, en este sermón dominical de hoy, 8 de enero del 11º año del Chonilguk y 29 de enero del 2023. Padre, realmente deseamos que en este servicio dominical a nivel de la región de Sudamérica Celestial podamos lograr la unidad total con el corazón de nuestro Hanul Pumonin y Chonjin Chan Pumonin a través de las palabras y el mensaje que vamos a recibir. Padre amado, América del Sur es uno de las regiones, Padre Celestial, que mirando la historia de la providencia de la Biblia no está mencionada, pero podemos darnos cuenta que aquí en Sudamérica tenemos el pensamiento mesiánico y también podemos ver cómo la providencia de nuestro Hanul Pumonin estaba preparando esta región y mirando la historia y pensando en las palabras del Padre verdadero, podemos conocer que América del Norte y América del Sur tenían motivaciones diferentes dentro de su fundación. América del Norte comenzó con una fe centrada en los puritanos y América del Sur fue fundada por otro lado a través de personas que buscaban la riqueza. Por ello, podemos ver que en América del Sur todavía tenemos muchos países pobres, pero ahora hemos entrado en una nueva era. Como dice la Biblia, los primeros serán los últimos y los últimos serán los primeros. Ahora que hemos entrado en la era del amanecer del mundo, a través de la gracia, la victoria que lograron nuestros padres verdaderos y la providencia llevado a cabo a través de nuestra Madre verdadera. Si América del Sur vive centrada en la fe absoluta, el amor absoluto y la obediencia absoluta, también vivirá el amanecer y el día entero bajo el sol brillante de la verdad y el amor de nuestro Hanul Pumonin. América del Sur y América del Norte, como nuestro Padre verdadero lo dijo, deben estar unidos. Los católicos y los protestantes debemos unirnos e influir hasta Europa y atravesar hasta llegar a la península de Corea. Solamente así podríamos también acelerar la unificación de la península de Corea, que es el deseo ferviente de nuestros padres verdaderos. En la actualidad, dentro de la providencia de la visión 2027, nuestra Madre verdadera una y otra vez nos enfocó este deseo, esta realización de la unificación de la península de Corea. Ahora, es tan importante cómo nosotros nos hagamos uno con el corazón de nuestra Madre verdadera. ¿En qué podemos convertirnos en uno? ¿En qué debemos centralizarnos para estar en unidad con nuestra Madre verdadera? ¿Cuál es la mayor preocupación de nuestra Madre verdadera en este momento? Realmente nosotros podemos ver cómo nuestra Madre verdadera enfocó en la construcción del palacio de Cheonwon-gun para establecer un lugar sustancial donde nuestro Hanul Pumonin pueda directamente gobernar este mundo, a la humanidad, a sus hijos, establecer sustancialmente el Chonilguk. Pero, ¿quién debía ser responsable de esta preparación? ¿Acaso no es la gente del Chonilguk? Realmente me avergüenzo de la situación actual en la que la reina del cielo, nuestra madre verdadera, la hija unigénita, tuvo que tomar esta responsabilidad. También lamentamos que seamos todavía hijos con mucha falta, aun cuando hemos gozado del privilegio de ser registrados como familias chombo. Aún así, Padre, nos gustaría poder despertar y realmente cooperar activamente, centrándonos en nuestro deseo de apoyar, contribuir en la preparación y la construcción y la ofrenda del palacio del Chongwongun, y así podamos restablecer la soberanía de nuestro Hanul Pumonin dentro de nuestras naciones, sobre la base de convertirnos en uno, en total unidad con nuestros padres verdaderos y nuestra madre verdadera aquí en la tierra. Por favor, Hanul Pumonin, en este día usted siéntase libre para expresarnos su voluntad, su dirección, para que nosotros responsablemente, con seriedad y madurez, podamos asumir nuestra responsabilidad dentro de la misión que se nos fue confiado en esta era tan importante del Chonilguk. Sinceramente, con agradecimiento, Padre, Madre Celestial, quiero reportarle, ofreciéndole este informe en representación de todos mis hermanos y hermanas de América del Sur, en mi nombre, Chupokchum Shinkajong, Hilda Jito Irumuro Pogo Turios Hamnaida. Aju.
Muito obrigado, presidente Hilda. Realmente uma
Thank you very
oração.
much, President Hilda, for the prayer. It was very emotional for the beginning of this Sunday sermon. And we can connect with the Heavenly Parents in this Sunday sermon. And this time we will have the main words of the Sunday sermon of Heavenly South America for the beginning of the year 2023, which will be transmitted by President Samuel Ota Linhares, Regional Vice President of Heavenly South America and Regional President of YSP. Let's welcome him with a great applause. Good morning to everybody. I'm very happy to share with you in this morning all the brothers and sisters from Heavenly South America. Today I'm going to make the presentation of the YSP, especially with the strategy and plan until 2027, and especially in the first phase, step. I'm going to share my presentation to you. Everybody is looking at the screen, isn't it? So I'm going to start with the presentation. For initiate, I want to read the words of true parents that True Mother gave. So the peoples that are living now on earth, they must to know true parents. Every person on this earth has to know the true parents, independently from political religion, business. Everybody has to reunite, centralizing the flag of the all the provincial organizations, YSP, UPF, women federation. They have to make witness in every 120% of true parents. And here in YSP, everybody have to start to do witnessing. And so we have the mission. This is the mission of YSP. Our goals with the young people in our organization. We have different goals in this year until 2027. And so YSP have these two activities with the more internal way with the Family Federation, UPF, and also the external that is working with the leaders from the society and the activities of YSP that have to achieve. YSP is divided in the five departments. The first is the education, which is the creation of future leaders through the UPA, CARB activities, and also to strengthen more the system of the church, the creation, the three of the environment, the forest, the business. And this is the strategic plan for the 2027 of Heaven in South America. YSP is in charge of, and this third goal is to reach the 100,000 members of YSP. And so those goals was given by True Mother, so that we can make the restoration at the national level and the restoration of the unified world. So to accomplish this goal established for YSP of Heavenly South America, we divided all the activities, all the young people of South America in three steps: the internal activities, which is the education for leaders; the second, external leaders, which is the mobilization of people; and the third is the economic activities. And because we received this guideline from the international headquarters, so in this way, the young people get more interest, and they can choose which activities they can invest more and work on, some of the internal or other external activities or business. So, and through the three categories that WSP is working, we have 8 projects. The main projects, which is the witnessing project, the formation of leaders, education for the character, social activities, environment, culture, ambassador for peace, also the media, and economic support. So this is how we in this program and activities we have these 8 main steps of work. And so inside this first category of the creation of leaders in the internal activities, so this is our activities, which is going to be realized. And first we started to create 5 steps. So we always we are searching always to educate more leaders. And you can see that in this graphic, we step by step in how we can achieve in the providence and how to create future leaders. And we have some activities that is like the teenagers that they can assist in the Sunday service. Also the internal members like full time. And then we have the activities of CARP, which is the activities with more develop and giving witnessing to universities and professors and students, and that's after we have these 3 steps. In the 4th step is to train the future leaders, a course to, and after to create, we have the 4th step. We have this public mission and providential organization that are giving speeches to other students or people in this project of public mission. And after to do this, the training for the public mission, we have the organization providential organizations, so that they can go, some of them to Korea and study. We have the activities of the CARP of in America, in South America. We have the Uruguay, Venezuela, Bolivia, Peru, and Argentina. And here we have these goals and to accomplish until 2027 in 3 stages: from formation, growth, and perfection. We have the education for the leaders, which is the system, the models to do the activities in the field, so they can turn into leaders. And the education is for the in this formation we started to do a workshop to teach the young people for giving divine principle lectures. And the 2nd step is the growth stage, and after the perfection. Here's more of the activities. And here in Brazil we established 6 centers of CARP. And the goal is to establish 12 CARP centers and also to expand to other countries. And so at the level, at national level, we have 26 new members, and we have 3 centers of CARP: Paraguay 1, Uruguay 1, Bolivia have 6, Peru 3, and And here the goal of the CARP is like their father said. The goal is to give witnessing for university students and for the teaching in the front line for the young people. And for until 2027, we want to achieve 100 candidates for the blessing. So we are working to conquer and reach the goal established here in Brazil. So we are working a lot with the province that these people can turn into members, and so that they can receive the teaching center in the words of their parents. And to do that, we put 5 points, which is witnessing in cycles, also a workshop of divine principle of 7 days, also marketing, forming 40 leaders to form. So we have also the events of CARP. We have also the 5 seminaries for workshop for in the formation of leaders, and second is the 21 days workshop for the establish of a life of faith in Carp. Also, when True Mother started to do the UPA, he gave these words. She say, "You are special people from the training book, and they have to do the activities to realize the carp. And if they were success in establish this foundation, these young people they're going to start to work in different places according according their wishes. But if they don't have this point, the international headquarters can give them their missions. So this is part of the raising future leaders that True Mother always is focusing. So we have 100,000 members of YSP. With that goal, we have 1,000 leaders, and according to that, we are working to sending young people to Korea so that they can study and they can be also spiritual internal leaders. And this is the list that the people that are in Korea right now. They are doing, they're studying. And in the same way, you can see that they are doing a public mission and this is our goals. That how we are going to work at the national level with other activities. And so this is the internal activities, and now we have the external activities that YSP is working. That is and it's divided in 6 projects: culture, character education, social activities, environment, ambassador for peace, and media. And inside, in each project, in this main project, we have a lot of programs. So the second generations are quite different. So then we know that more and more when we do these activities, so that the young people they receive a great inspiration and they want to work with us. We wanted to establish these 6 projects, also in the cultural way, also in the character education, so that and the second generation can choose whatever they want to. And for the 2027, from the 100,000 to establish training group internally and externally, we divided or stages in 3 phases. That is the formation, growth, and perfection. I'm going to talk about more about the last year, which is going to be at the final of this year. That are the goals that for established for the national restoration. And this, we have the that is in this stage is working more with Ambassador for Peace and into that first stage for the 2023 activities that we want to develop. We divide it in 3 categories, which is the mobilization, good relationship with the government, and activities with the Ambassador for Peace, and reach the righteous leaders so that they can support our activities. and also for the mobilization of people for the event. So this is a goal, specific goal, so that we can get success at the national level and in each area. And starting for the organization, I want to present how to mother said, like the form of how to establish Chongsong is how to is create strategies to accomplish the responsibility of each one of us. So in this way, we are creating the goal so that we can accomplish the goal until 2027. So you can see that there are many organizations that are supporting YSP. We got the full time, the some activities. So in total we have 19 projects. So and so we have this all these projects so that the people can develop, and that we want to in this year we can accomplish of the 100,000 members for, and so for September we want to until November we want to accomplish the 12 days of workshop of YSPs in the creation of the staff so that we can work together. And after the workshop, we want to connect each of these young people so that they can grow in their leadership. So after we have the Ambassador for Peace activities, which is one of the three main activities, which is establish that foundation for the national restoration, which is the work together with Ambassador for Peace. And through that work, we can achieve with this righteous leader in the internal way and the external way. So we have these three goals that so we can achieve this 100 ambassador for peace, and 20 of these ambassador for peace, 20 of them want to educate them with the divine principle. So we want to educate the ambassador for peace with the divine principle so that we can reach these righteous leaders. So this is the 5 steps so that we have to work to establish with the ambassador for peace and through the UPF. So with the Women Federation, we can achieve those goals. You always want to work with all the organizations, all the national leaders, all the that they are working in those business, so that we can participate with them, and also we can know all of those leaders. For the second step, we have the appointment of for the Ambassador for Peace, so that the young students and the professors, so that they can receive the education, and also the vision and mission of the Ambassador for Peace. Like the third point, we have the events with the responsibility, with the shared responsibility, so that we can find the able type of Ambassador for Peace, and the establishment of solid relationships, so the Ambassador for Peace have to work in unity together with the other national providential organizations, and establish also those relationships with very solid, so that they have to work very solid way. Because the purpose, which is educate the Baptists through the divine principles, and through the education of the divine principle, we can reach those ambassadors for peace that are going to stay in the position of the Baptist. In the 5 steps, we have these righteous leaders, those John Baptist, that so that we can connect with the president or the chief of the state, so they can have we can have this national repercussion or influence, so that we can work for the national restoration and continental restoration. For the 2023, we have to work into those stages, and the first stage is to find the righteous leaders. The second is to find the vessel for peace, working together. The first step is educating the divine principle, and the 5 step we don't have, but I think we have to find more righteous leaders and vessels for peace, so that we can achieve the 5 step. More leaders like the John the Baptist, so that them can connect with the national restoration. And this work, and we are working in this at the national level. You can see this in the first activities that which is accomplish or achieve this to according or remember the activities, the YSP. So we want to work together with the universities and with 3 organizations that are known for the people. So and the project on what we are working is for achieve this goal is the education, and also the project that we can do inside the universities, and also environmental projects. YSP in the 2021
Então, isso facilitou bastante, né, as atividades do ASP, principalmente na questão do estabelecimento de uma MOU junto com outras...
YSP could have the ECOSOC position as a part of the United Nations Economic, and to do into about the character education. We realize that many times they are realized they're made in the universities. And from January to July, we're sharing many models, and so that we can work from down to up. And this is a last letter, so that we can give lectures in the schools and universities. And these are our presentations of the YSP, and we are moving with this at the national level. And we have Peace Designer 1, 2, 3, also Synergy. That is the activities, so that we are working from down to the top in the schools, and then in the universities, and then going at the national level, and more from the bottom to the up. And so we have the strategy from down to up, which is the character education. And to do that, we received these books that were given from Korea, and we are translating these books in each language, and we already worked translating these books, and we are starting to work here in Brazil, and also working with another translators, so that other countries can translate it, and also for Spanish. So we have some teachers that are working with those books, so that in this book can eh, use it in schools. So we are working also with the secretary within Sao Paulo City, and these institutional relations. They are supporting our project of YSP. And last year, we find with the Esteban Bruno Zambelli, which is a person who works in the government, in this, especially inside the government. We also find another deputy, Adriana Ramala, we share with her our project so that we can work in the schools and the university. And we want to also work with the government together with the schools. We are working daily so that the activities of YSP, other people that is not members of the church, they can also know the activities of YSP. And in this way, we can give a witness at the national level. So the projects for the heavily environmental movement of heavily South America. Many years ago, we were talking about these understandings, and also we want that all of you can see that during many years we were working in this environmental project with a lot of ambassadors for peace, with a lot of leadership, and we have a little ambassador for peace that with their parents they are leading another ONGs. And this is very important because we can see that many young people, they are very interested in this way of taking care of the planet. So that the young people want to work in that areas, so that we have to create more projects so that they can work in this way. Also, another activities that we were doing. Also, we were doing Peace Designer and Synergy, and we already were doing also Synergy and Peace Designer together with other universities. We were doing these activities of Synergy with 5 universities in other cities. In many cities we were doing these activities, and this project is expanding more and more. First at the national level, and sharing with other cities and states, so that this can be shared with other countries very soon. So when we were these events together with these universities, we received many positive share with all these universities. We also have some cases that also were established here in South America. In the case of Peru, in the last year, together with the ministry, starting to work together, and they also established activities in the formation of future leaders of the young people of Peru, and also the activities with the community in the district of Miraflores. And they were doing together, working with the township, and we were very happy that Peru is getting expanding their activities, getting more to do the national activities and national regional activities, so that we can accomplish this goal. We also activity that we have also like for the environmental organizations. Also, you can see this graphic that we have to accomplish this victory. We also have the mobilization. What means mobilization? It's activities for move the people, get the interest people, the young people, and like the goal for the 2027 is to find 10,000 people, not only external way but online also. So until the year of 2023, until we want to accomplish two goals in internal way and in online. In the last encounter, we have 10 persons. 10,000 people that we were connecting in this way, so we can move more people. We are in this position to bring more people so they can participate in the project of YSP. In the year of 2020 and 2021, where we made a tournament, a competition with all the continents, and during that project, also in the first place, the continent that were increasing the number with the 3 regions that receive a prize. The first region, the continental was the region 1, the sub-region 2 was for this year. Until this year, we want to work with the Korean culture, and we want to also increase this number of people for the Korean culture. And we were listening about this Korean wave, and I realized that it was a little bit hard to work with the Korean culture, but as we were hearing from 2 parents about the Korean culture, but now in this year, many people are interested in the Korean culture, and they get the attention. And is to connect these people to their parents. And in the last years, the Korean way were increasing, winning Oscar, winning movies, or giving a lot of prizes. And also we have some series or movies talking about the cultural, and this is a very good opportunity also for expanding the work of your parents through the Korean way. And if you study the divine principle true father said, and you have to expand about the Korean culture, that the culture is that it unites the people So in this Korean movement, the goal is to connect the people to true parents. So we have this responsibility to give this the providential that Korea has given to the world. So this is another part of the strategy. So we have to create this system. I mean, we have to always analyzing how we can do it in a better way. We have to create the foundation for national restoration through the mobilization of people, the young people, and to give this support so that we can to support the reunification of Korea, the two Koreas. We have to represent these activities of two parents, the culture of two parents, and in that way, the people will get more interest because the Korean culture is getting more value and value. So also online and offline, this is an event that we start to see that it's very high. These are some of the activities of the Korean Wave. So these activities, you can see that many activities of the Korean Wave that is doing by giving dance and giving interviews. But in the first place, the first district wants to create or wants to do of the solution free. They also wanted to, but because of the political situation, they couldn't make it. But then Peru could do the activity of the Korean Wave. This is some of the report of Peru with activities that they made it with the township of Miraflores and 450 people, and also like almost 1,000 in Facebook activities. Also the Korean Wave with the continental for national restoration. So in the event of December, but because of the World Cup, we move the date for January. So we started to work in the middle. We were working a lot online and offline here in the headquarters of Brazil. And we were in a Korean town, and we were working. We are trying to work with those people so they can participate in the Korean activities that we were doing as languages or the cultural way. So in that way, we have a lot of young people that were very interested. And you can see in this mobilization online that we made it. We made a lot of divulgations about these activities. And in the 21 of January, one year before, which is in the 2022, we realized this Korean event, and we have more than 4,000 people, and also like 200,000 on YouTube and Facebook. And also we were transmitting by TV, and also so we reached this number that we could see as a goal, and I think that was really it was a how do we can expand and this event that we get a lot of experience and we learn a lot. Also, we have this third goal, which is the mobilization, which is the restoration of the 1/3 of the population, and how we can restore our continent. We have millions of people, like, which is because 140 millions of people, and most of them are young people, and the main language is 50% in Portuguese, 9 countries in Spanish, 1 English, 1 French, and 1 Holland. Yeah, you can see that some countries are from the more democratic way, and others some socialist way. So this statistic is very important to see how we can connect all our continent to parents. So through the media also, we have to we are working now creating this system so they can establish this model for the national restoration. So we are also in the Facebook and Instagram, in the media networking, and each one of them is creating a content, also from Facebook, Instagram, in the social networks. We are unfolding these activities. Bastante receoso em utilizar essas novas plataformas, mas nós vemos que essa única forma, se nós realmente queremos chegar até 1/3 do continente, nós temos. So I think that some of the old members, but it's not easy to that they can develop the technology, but the young people they can do it. So that's why we are investing in the social media. So we create a site so we can show the activities of YSP. We are trying to translate in Spanish, and the monthly report. We also have this Facebook area in the news, so that we can see the activities that YSP is doing. That's how we are doing the activities and how the people can participate. We also have our Instagram that we create for each department. We create an Instagram. So in this version 1, we have 7 million of people, or 7 million, or 7,000 people. So this is our work in the social media. Also, we have also a TikTok. So we have the activities of the culture. So we have in total the people that are posting Korean things or other activities of YSP. We have 140,000 people that is looking our content. We also doing a media witnessing, like a podcast. so that they are doing interviews for people that they receive the blessing, and through that influence of doing the interview, many people are creating this. They're telling how they receive the blessing and and their stories, and many people like that content. That is the process of second generation. So that all of them are second generation, and they are working very hard. And when our continental leader came having in South America, he was here in Brazil. We made a lot of study, so that this study we can make our activities here, trying to transform our headquarters, so that and the Reverend wants to that we can create a studio, and we are starting to create a more project for the young people, for witnessing. And for this year, we have this goal so we can realize this project by creating these new spaces and create a model for other countries, so that we can all this for give the testimony of true parents. We have this online activities, and until November we have to accomplish this for true parents. We have these online activities through TikTok, also social activities. So this is the activities of external activities, and the economic way. So this economic project that is for the leaders, especially in business. So as a goal, we're trying to create in our community, so we can support the activities of YSP, so that they can support the activities of YSP. We want to we are trying to work in many areas. Some of the areas that we have 5 main that is right now is already going, which is the export, the coffee exportation. In other presentations, I talk a little bit about this. And here in Sao Paulo, we open a coffee shop, which is based in the Korean culture. And also, we were in the last 12 workshop days, we open a online of special coffees. We have these many projects so that we can develop some of the projects we are doing, which is like the exportation of coffee. So Brazil is known for the capacity of coffee. So we have it in Bolivia and Colombia. You can see the activities, each of them with the representative departments, the works, the coffee shopping, we coffee, which was in this way. We also have goals for the exportation of coffee of South America. On the first stage, we realized the first exportation was like 2 and we were exporting to Korea. so that we want to work so that we can export more and more coffee to South Korea. And through this, in the first stage, is to export 6 tons of coffee to South Korea, and also 6 tons to Peru. We want to also the exportation of coffee. You can see that this is Enrique, which is doing the MC. They are working together with Mr. Lee. He has he knows a lot of in the coffee area. So we are expanding this coffee exportation activities until this year. We have the second project, which is the coffee Hyojong and the Korean ice. This is some of the activities that were organized with the second generation. I'm very grateful for the dedication of second gens, so that this work can give positive results. And also, we are doing the activities where for this year, and so we have this online commerce, so that we can people can buy coffee, and these have also goals and objectives. So we can make this commerce in Brazil, so that we can. And the last one is the travel agency of Hyojong, which is in connection with the young people of Brazil, that they want to we get in contact with the University Myeongji in Korea, so that they can learn Korea together with the exploitation of coffee. And also we are sending the first team in this year. Also we have these 3 levels of. Also we have these 3 activities, main activities. So basically, this is the activities of YSP that we are pretending to realize. And truly, we really want to grow in these 4 stages, these 4 points, so that we can moving forward with a lot of sacrifice, and until 2025 we want to really get this victory. So we have to work hard to influence the young people, so that we can work for the national restoration. And also that's why we are and today I present in a general way how is the activities until 2027 as a region, but we want to unfold the activities, and we also want to work with the Resurrection 2 and 1. So this is the presentation that I wanted to give to all of you, and to present the activities, the main activities of YSP. And I want to finish my presentation. Thank you for your words, and I hope that all the young people here in our continental young people And Brazil is also working in the front line of the providence. So now we are going to sing together the closing song.
Hay momentos en la vida que te sientes solo. Hay momentos en la vida que te sientes deprimido y no sabes qué hacer, no sabes en qué pensar. Levanta la mirada hacia el cielo infinito y descubrirás que es todo muy distinto. Pronto sentirás que hay alguien que te acompaña, te observa, te escucha constantemente y en cualquier lugar. Es tu amigo, es mi amigo, es mi amigo, es amigo de todos, hasta de aquel que no le abrió el corazón, porque él quiere amar a todos por igual, porque también es el Padre de la humanidad. No rechaces, por favor, su amor. Únete a los que lo aman y compréndelo, y serás feliz, muy feliz. Junto a él serás feliz, serás feliz. Y es tu amigo, es tu amigo, es mi amigo, es mi amigo, y es amigo de todos, hasta de aquel que no le abrió el corazón, porque él quiere amar a todos por igual, porque también es el Padre de la humanidad. Y no rechaces, por favor, su amor. Únete a los que lo aman y compréndelo, y serás feliz, muy feliz. Junto a él serás feliz, serás feliz. Y serás feliz, muy feliz. Junto a él serás feliz, serás feliz. Y serás feliz, muy feliz. Junto a él serás feliz, serás feliz.
Ok, então agora eu gostaria de convidar o pastor Samuel para a oração de
For the
bênção.
blessing prayer, to conclude our special sermon, I invite President Samuel Ota Linhares.
Então vamos orar. Srahashunum Hanur Pumanin Chonjin Champumanin Nasamnida Srahamnida. Queridos amados Pais Celestiais, agradecemos a vós, Pai Celestial, por mais esta oportunidade que o Senhor tem nos dado, Pai, para estarmos aqui reunidos, Pai Celestial, em vosso nome, como irmãos e irmãs, Pai Celestial, realizando mais este sermão dominical. Agradecemos a vós, Pai Celestial, por toda a vossa inspiração, por todas as palavras que o Senhor tem compartilhado, Pai Celestial, cada dia junto a cada um de nós, nos fazendo cada vez mais, Pai Celestial, estar nos conectando com o vosso coração, cada vez mais seguindo, Pai Celestial, o vosso caminho. Oramos a vós, Pai Celestial, que o Senhor possa estar abençoando a cada uma das pessoas que aqui estão, Pai Celestial, que são vossos filhos e filhas, Pai Celestial, que têm lutado e trabalhado, Pai Celestial, a cada dia, Pai, para estar realizando a vossa vontade aqui na terra. Hoje nós falamos um pouco, Pai Celestial, sobre as atividades que nós estamos realizando com os jovens, Pai. E oro a vós, Pai Celestial, que cada vez mais nós possamos, Pai, através dessas atividades, através dos nossos jovens, cada vez mais estar conseguindo nos conectar com o vosso coração, Pai Celestial, e através de estarmos cada vez mais conectados, Pai Celestial, com o vosso coração, possamos estar nos tornando pessoas, Pai Celestial, capazes de realizar o vosso ideal e a vossa vontade aqui na terra. Sabemos, Pai Celestial, que o Senhor tem um coração de muito desespero, Pai Celestial, para estar rapidamente construindo, Pai Celestial, o Xingu aqui na Terra. Nós também queremos cada vez mais estar nos conectando a este mesmo coração vosso, Pai Celestial, e cada vez mais possamos também, Pai Celestial, através de cada uma dessas atividades, estar mantendo, Pai, esse mesmo coração. Dessa forma, cada vez mais estar construindo, Pai, esse tão aguardado e esperado Xingu aqui na Terra. Ora, vosso Pai Celestial, com completo agradecimento por o Senhor ter estado presente junto com cada um de nós em mais esse sermão dominical, em mais esse dia. Muito obrigado por tudo. Em relato essa oração, em meu nome, Samuel Ota Linhares, e aqui em Rio, como família abençoada central, Adil.
Adil, obrigado por essa preciosa oração. Vamos então...
Thank you very much for your prayer. To offer the victory of our special sermon, we will have the 4 shouts of Ogmansei, which will be made by the President of WSP in the Celebration 3, Pastor Henry Antonio Valencia, for the shouts of Ogmansei.
Buenos días, muchas gracias. Buenos días, queridos líderes, amada familia Chombo, familia bendecida, hermanos, hermanas. Bueno, voy a guiar para hacer los 4 gritos de Ogmansei. Por favor, quiero que me ayuden con mucha fuerza, con mucha energía para poder determinarnos para el inicio de este año 2027. Empezamos. Por Hanul Pumunin, Ogmansei. Por Chonjin Champumunin, Ogmansei. Por el firme establecimiento del Chonilguk, Ogmansei. Por la victoria de la visión 2027 en América del Sur Celestial, Ogmansei.
Muito obrigado, Pastor Henry.
Thank you very much.
Vamos
Thank you very much, Pastor Henry. Let us venerate the heavenly parents and true parents.
Baru. Muito obrigado, preciosos famílias.
Thank you very much, dear Chombo families, blessed families, members and sisters, brothers. This is the word of the 5 regions, 5 sermons. And to start in this year in a very good way, I think that God is very anxious, and this is our last sermon in this at the regional level. And from now, all the families and members, they have to be very success, and they become very health. Another PowerPoints present throughout these 5 Pharisees will be shared with everyone through the national president. Thank you so much for everyone's friends, Reverend Kim, Reverend Shin, Reverend Son and Kim, also Reverend Ryan, and so the President Samuel. Let's move forward and to offer a good victory to your mother. Have a great week and great 11th year of the Chonilguk. Thank you very much. Obrigado.
Muito bom.
Muito bom.
Obrigado. Bom dia.
Bom dia.
Muito obrigado. Boa semana para todos.
Buena semana para todos, hermanos.
Domine a todos.
Bom dia. Tchau, tchau, tchau.